Hello, welcome back to Julie's Knitting. I'm very glad to see you all again. It's been 2 weeks. My goal today is to record this with as little footage to edit as possible, because I can't anymore. I'll tell you next time how long it took me to edit this video, okay? If you're new here, I'm going to talk about knitting, crochet, and actually any kind of crafting I do. Mostly knitting and crochet, but sometimes I do a little bit of this and that. Take your craft, take your beverage, and join me, please. Usually I come to you every 2 weeks, but this month I decided to try something new and made an extra episode last week. It was just a knitting vlog. I started making my Christmas crafts, so I just shot a knitting weekend. I had 2 days that I was able to dedicate to knitting and crafting. Well, spoiler alert, they turned out to be 1 day of knitting and crafting and 1 day of something else. But if you like this kind of videos, please let me know. If you haven't watched it yet, you can find it. It's the previous one before this one. And I'm very interested in what you think. Should I do more of these knitting vlogs? I feel like I have the need to do knitting vlogs sometimes, because I don't know actually how it works, but it gives me the feeling of sharing something right now, you know? I'm knitting and I'm showing you what I struggle with, what I'm happy about, and so on. So for me, it makes a great sense. I'd love to make them, maybe once a month, you know. Tell me what you think. But today is our usual meeting, our usual knitting exchange. So I have some finished stuff, but I'll start with the most important thing, I think, in my opinion. And this is the scarf I'm making, and I'm thinking about making it into a pattern, into a Christmas pattern. It's almost ready. I joined the last bowl, and I think I'm going to knit several more pattern repeats, and then I'll start the ribbing. See, the ribbing is like this, that this cable goes until the end, but excuse me, but the ribbing is about 10 rows probably. So this is the length I got. I want the scarf to be one round around the neck and long enough ends, because I'm thinking about pom-poms at the ends, and because I want to be able to wrap it once around my neck and then to tie it. Probably if I'm wearing it just around my neck, not around the coat, but around like the actual neck, probably I will be able to wrap it twice. But for the I imagine it will be worn on the coat, above the coat. So I'm thinking about one wrapping around the coat and being able to tie it. I hope you get what I mean. I'm imagining the scarf and kind of getting all over the place. So, and this is the length I have. I decided to make these trees go in one direction, just to see what it looks like, to practice, you know. And I like it. I like it. No changes, no, like the cables are all the same direction, the trees, everything. I love it. And now I just have to finish this skein, and it's going to be finished, and I'm going to block it. And then I'll start to actually write the pattern, you know, to edit it. And while I'm doing that, I want to try maybe another yarn, but at least another color, to make this in another color, just to have first of all, because this color doesn't suit me, and I want to I want it to be a gift. And second of all, and I want to make me, I'm thinking a green one, very Christmassy. And second of all, to show, you know, when I'm choosing a pattern on Ravelry, what I specifically respect and what I specifically like is when there are photos of the same garment in different colors, in different yarns, in different sizes, on different people, so I can compare. I can choose, for example, a person who has a similar appearance to mine and think, okay, I love that color on this person and I'd like to choose this one and not the one on the, you know, on the main photo. Even if the main photo has the most fun color, it can not be suitable for me, right? Like this one, it kind of, I feel like I'm the same color as this scarf, so it doesn't work very well. Well, the scarf is almost ready. Knock on wood, but I'm hoping that the next time I see you, it will be completely ready and I will be in the process of making the pattern. The next finished object is the hat. It's finished, it's blocked, and you know what? I am completely fine with the crown. I asked you, I doubted myself the last time we met, but I'm okay with it now. I haven't brushed it yet, to be honest, because I just remembered that I wanted to do that now. But even though it's not brushed yet, I love it. I'm actually really looking forward to wearing it. Maybe I'll even go somewhere on purpose today to wear my new hat. I love it. It's not the softest, but you know, it's pretty good. It's pretty soft. I feel that maybe my forehead I won't scratch my forehead as much in this hat. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed. And well, you know what? I won't promise you to brush it because knowing me, I will forget. But someday I will definitely, but maybe not today, not tomorrow, and not the next time I see you. I'm sorry. You know what? Let's organize a flash mob. Leave a comment under this video. Brush your hat. Brush your mohair hat. Maybe if I see it from different people, I think I will be ashamed and I think I'll finally brush it. You can also wear it like this probably, but I think most of my hats are like these beanies that are folded in the back. So I like this one. I like wearing this one this way. I will continue wearing it and show you the sweater vest. It is finished. It's blocked, it's washed, and it's exactly what I was imagining when I was making it. It's small. I wanted it to be small. Small meaning my size, exactly my size. But I usually wear oversized clothes. Like everything I wear is usually oversized. It's actually at least one size bigger than I am. And that's why I consider it small. I consider it too small. But at the same time, that's what I was going for. I was thinking it should be small because it's, for its purposes, this is exactly what I want it to be. To put it on and go and take out the trash, for example, quickly. Or, you know, we have some stuff that we need to go out for. And it's winter and sometimes it's okay. You will spend like 2 minutes outside. You won't get very cold. You don't want to put like the jacket on, the coat on, and this is enough, right? So this is what I'm going for, and this is what I got. But at the same time, it makes me remember that at some point, you know, I was taking a posture course, and we were making a lot of breathing exercises there. And the instructor said, she talked about how important it is to feel comfortable. She talked about barefoot. I remember the Finnish word, but I can't remember the shoes. Kengät. This is, I think, the first time when I remember the Finnish word first, and all the other languages after that. So she talked about barefoot shoes and very loose clothes, how important this was, how we finally stopped wearing corsets, but then we started wearing, you know, skinny jeans and underwear that makes us feel uncomfortable. So when I heard about it and when I tried wearing a little bit bigger clothes, it made me feel so good that I don't want to come back to tight clothes. And this is why this sweater vest, I think, will never, I will never calmly look at that. But you know that I'm exaggerating, right? It's not that small, it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable, it's okay. And it's quite short. I usually like my clothes to cover my butt, or at least half of my butt. Actually, most of my butt. Most of my clothes cover most of my butt. So it's an unusual thing for me, but maybe I wanted that, right? So I made the left side green, the right side yellow, and the back is blue. The main color is green, yellow, blue. And I love that it looks, you know, it looks like, wait, are they different? No, they're not, right? No, they are. You see what I'm going for? Like I say almost in almost every episode, like I like my socks. They are definitely brothers or cousins, but not twins. So this is the same thing. And I'm still getting the Weasley vibes, which I love. So I'm happy about it. And I'll wear it till the end of the video. All the next things are Christmas things that I was making in the knitting vlog. And I'll actually show it to you finished and talk about things that I liked about them, things that I didn't like. And the first one I actually made after the video, so no one has seen it. It's a ghost, a Christmas ghost. You see the sparkles. I bought the same yarn I made the bow with, but in white. It also sparkles. And here I made this for our friend's daughter. She loves, she's about 3 years old, I think, and she loves ghosts. I have the same ghost for Halloween. I made it for ourselves for Halloween, and I love that it's a finger toy. Does it sound appropriate? I'm not sure. Well, it's a toy that you can use like this, right? You can. It's very small. On my finger, it's very tight, so her little fingers will fit it better. But it's so cute. You see, it's just, I cast on, I think, 20 stitches. I knitted 2 rows, and then I decreased, like I knit 2 stitches together all the time. And then there are 10 stitches, and I knit a cylinder for, I don't know, 15 rows, maybe 20. And then I decrease here like a hat, like also probably 2 stitches together. And here we are. And then I make a face. I embroider the face. And I made this thing just because I wanted to add something red, something for it to be more Christmassy. And now I'm thinking you can also hang it on the tree, and then when you want to play, take it off, play with it, and then hang it again. So it's a Christmas ornament, but it's also a toy that you can use like in the games. I hope she loves it, because she's a huge fan of ghosts. When my husband comes to their home, she's always like, "Woo, kummitus." The next thing I made was this gorgeous bow. I wish I could find some spray starch in Finland. I haven't found it yet. Now it seems impossible. I don't know what's happening. If you are from Finland and you know where to find spray starch, please tell me, because I'd love to, to tone it a little bit up. But nonetheless, it's gorgeous. It's very, it screams Christmas. It's red, it's sparkly, it's a bow, and I put a pin here, so I can pin it to even to clothes if I decide to do that, but anywhere else also. I can put it on the tree. I'm thinking about putting it on a wreath, on a Christmas wreath, but I can't remember if I have one, first of all, and second of all, if it will fit my wreath. Or maybe I'll buy a new one, and or maybe, by the way, I'll buy this base of a wreath. I don't know what to call it, and then knit. I saw oak leaves and berries. Maybe I'll knit or crochet leaves and berries and add this bow. Maybe I'll make a knitted wreath. We'll see. So anyway, I just made it, I just made it myself, but there are a lot of patterns. The most popular seems to be by Petite Knits. It's called December Bow, but it's actually very easy. If you are an advanced knitter, you will definitely make it yourself. If you need some help, if you feel that that you will feel more confident if you have a pattern, try either December Bow by Petite Knits, or just type in a bow on Ravelry, and there are more than enough options. Actually, maybe some of them are even free. I'm not sure, but I think I saw some free patterns there. Actually, before making this one, at some point when I was making this big bow, I had an idea that maybe it's better to make this detail and this detail separately, because it's the way that I sewed a bow last Christmas this way. I thought maybe it will look better this way, and I made two details, but I made it in a small scale to try it, and I didn't like it, and it wasn't worth the effort. So these details became these two small bows, and I'm very happy about this accident, let's call it that, because now I have a mama bow and two baby bows, and I can use them. I can play with that, if, as I was talking about the wreath, if I have a wreath, I can make it like this and the two bows somewhere here. Or if I just put them on a tree, I can also play with it, It's a good thing to have extra. And this you can make in, I don't know, 15 minutes, maybe less, if you're a fast knitter. It's very easy. I also made a sweet, a candy. It is just a cylinder, knitted on 3 needles, 4 if you wish. I also made, the ends are, you see these ruffles, the ends are twice as much stitches as the center, but otherwise it's a cylinder. And then I filled it with some filling and found some green ribbon, which I find a genius touch, because it, you know, when it was red, it was good already, but when I added green ribbons here, it changed everything, and it started screaming Christmas, right? I think the last thing I have is this bow. This is just a line of beads, and I fixed it in the center. I made it with a fishing line, so I just fixed it in the center to be like this, and then I added a ribbon. And you know, I don't know, maybe it's just me. You can't see it right like this. For me, it's perfect because it takes a little time, it takes a little effort. It's also like 15 minutes maybe. But you get a very nice thing, a very nice thing. Like, Google them, they sell them for, you know, they are quite expensive. And I would buy it because it looks expensive. And you can, this is so simple that you can make like many of these. And if you have not a very big tree, you can use just them to decorate it. Or if you have a big tree, you can make 10 of those, and it will be a theme, right? You can make them in different colors, like 10 of these in different colors, and decorate the whole tree. Or you can make like 5 of these, the same, and just make it a motif of your tree. Either way, it makes me so happy, I can't tell you. I have quite bad beads, but if you have, and even so, it looks amazing. But if you have, you know, something special, some special color, some special, you know, if it's rounder, if it's more sparkling, if it's a little bit of something interesting, it's going to be even better. I don't know. I hope I'm not mistaken. I hope I'm not the only one who considers it such a beautiful thing. But look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful, right? This was the last thing I made, because this is the progress I made on my Krampus cross stitch. None of it. And to be honest, I even forget sometimes I wanted to start it. You know, I organized all my threads. I kind of prepared. I have my needle here. I have my extra needle next to my working place, and still nothing. So I'm hoping I'll have something to show you next time. And I'm hoping that I finish it by Christmas, because it's I don't know, I wanted to make it for Christmas. But you know, the scarf and the cross stitch, I'm a very unexperienced cross stitcher. I do it very slowly, so who knows? I'm kind of preparing myself that I might not be able to finish it in time, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It would be nice if I could. We'll see. We'll see. I'll try to, you know, I'm getting better at prioritizing. So I know that the scarf is #1 task for me, and whenever I can, I knit the scarf. So the second priority thing will be the cross stitch, right? So whenever I can, I'll do the cross stitch. There are just 2 more things I want to mention. The first one is I decided to join the Black Friday, or the Black Week, or the Black end of November, and I'm offering you a 40% discount on all my Ravelry patterns. You can use the code multiple times, so if you buy one pattern and then you like it and decide to buy another one, you can still use the code. So the promo code is November, and you can use it for all the patterns in my store. But to be honest, there are a lot of free patterns, so maybe you'll choose from them also. So welcome, use this opportunity. It's a very nice discount, so why not? And the last thing to discuss is the book of the week. It's The Historian by Elizabeth Kostova, and I've heard wonderful things about it. Late one night, exploring her father's library, a young woman finds an ancient book and a cache of yellowing letters addressed ominously to "my dear and unfortunate successor." Her discovery plunges into a world she never dreamed of, a labyrinth where the secrets of her father's past and her mother's mysterious fate connect to an evil hidden in the depths of history. And you know what? This is definitely the idea, but there is also like a detail inside this thing that makes it all whoa. So it's a very interesting book. To be honest, I'm struggling with it. I'm not sure what's wrong. Maybe it's difficult for me. Maybe I don't know. I'm just not that into it. At the same time, I understand that it is already very interesting and it's going to be even more interesting. So I don't know what's happening, but it took me maybe 3 weeks to read just this, probably 1/10 of a book. I'm on page 76, it's chapter 9, and this is Finland's greatest composer, Sibelius. I don't know, I'll try. I don't want to give up. I want to finish it. I want to find out what's happening, first of all. And second of all, I have a feeling that it might get easier by the end. So I'm hoping I'm right. And even if I still struggle through the whole book, I think it's worth it. I'm not sure why I'm struggling, but you know, sometimes it happens. So I'll try. If you have read it, no spoilers, but leave a comment. What do you think? Was it difficult for you? Was it amazing? Was it disgusting? All the feedback I've heard was good. All the booktubers I watch love it. So maybe that's the case. Maybe I was expecting something amazing from the first page. Maybe too high expectations. Maybe that's why I'm struggling. It's a pretty thick book, so I think that you'll see it again in the next video. Probably, to be honest, but we'll see. Now it's definitely over. I've showed you everything I wanted. Thank you for joining me today. Your support means the world to me. I say it all the time, right? Every comment, every subscription, every like that you leave means a lot. So please consider subscribing, hitting the bell button so you don't miss the videos, liking this video and the other videos you decide to watch. If you haven't yet, try watching knitting blog. It's something new. It's something I enjoy myself. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.